Next video is from Cameron. Public gooners must be stopped. That's bro. Gooning in public.
Have you ever thought about gooning in public? Okay, I know that's a crazy way to start off this video, but I feel like we just gotta get straight to the point. Like, have y'all ever thought about that? Just going out into public, you know, and gooning away? Probably not, because of two main reasons. Number one, it's illegal. There's a chance you can be put in jail from gooning in public, and you could also be put on the RSO,
public
which
gooners.
I'm sure none of you want to be put on the RSO or want to go to jail. At least I
Facts.
do. And then number two, because it's very weird. I feel like many of us can agree that if you go out in public and goon, it's odd. Gooning is something that, like, okay, this is gonna be a crazy video.
Oh, this nigga about to tell y'all niggas.
It's something you do in private. And
Really?
to do that in public, it's very creepy. But the thing is, right, some people are just so gooned out to the point where it becomes an addiction, right? They've gooned so much to the point where they don't get pleasure from looking at a screen and gooning anymore in their room. And the only way they can get pleasure now is by going out in public. And this year, I swear, there's been so many cases of public gooners. And we're gonna be talking about them in this video. We're gonna start off with the most known public gooner that you all may already know, Nautica Malone. I'm sure we've all heard about his story by now, but if you haven't, I'm gonna tell y'all. So Nautica Malone was this 27-year-old married man with a kid who seemed to have a huge gooning issue. And he seemed to have the type of gooning issue where you can't get off to the regular stuff. So what he decided to do one day is go to a place called Bikini Beans, which is pretty much like a Starbucks and a Hooters combined. You get served coffee by women in bikinis. It doesn't sound too pleasant if I'm being real. And while he was at Bikini Beans, he was gooning in his car while going through the drive-thru.
Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
Okay.
No pants on, by the way. Just bare booty cheeks on the seat, gooning in his car while driving. And one of the workers happened
that shit fucked up.
to be recording this because this wasn't the only time he's done something like this. And since the establishment got it on video, they decided to upload the video. And this video went mega viral. And when I tell you, everyone was clowning on this man. And since everyone was clowning him, this man was drowning in embarrassment. And a day later, he decided to commit, which is very sad. Condolences to the man's family. And the craziest part is that this got turned into a meme shortly after. People referred to this as a goonicide. Even his car got turned into a meme. The black Challenger is now referred to as the ghost of the goon, all because of this man. You can't drive a black Challenger anymore in society.
The internet just fucked up, bro.
We're gonna scream,
The ghost of the goon! The ghost of the goon!
Then you had weirdos doing tributes and saying that Bikini Beans killed the man, pretty much blaming Bikini Beans for recording him and uploading it online.
I can't goon! I can't goon! You that man! You that man!
But in my opinion, like, you can't get mad at Bikini Beans.
What the fuck?
I mean, this man quite literally pulled up with his pants down, gooning in his whip. Like, how
You
can
man
be mad
cute.
at the workers?
John,
They're just
calm
trying to
down.
work. You also had weirdos
What's
doing
good,
memorials
John?
for this man outside of Bikini
Hey, yo.
Beans.
Thank you, John. Oh my God.
He quite literally sexually harassed a woman. And y'all are over here celebrating this man for content. It's very odd. Like, I feel like when it comes to the memes,
That's crazy.
right, the memes are more making fun of the situation, which it sounds so messed up. Because at the end of the day, the man died and his daughter won't grow up with a father and his wife won't raise the daughter with their husband. You know, it's very sad. But I feel like going out in public and holding a whole memorial at Bikini Beans for Nautica Malone when this man sexually harassed a woman, I feel like that's insane. Now, after the death of Nautica Malone, Bikini Beans drop a statement
John,
saying,
you best calm down.
Are with the family of the
John, you best calm down
during this difficult time.
Nah, I don't want to be gay, man. I'm straight.
As a company, the safety of our employees is always our top priority. In this case, an individual chose to commit a crime at one of our locations. We take incidents like this very seriously and remain committed to protecting our team and maintaining a safe and respectful environment. Thank you for your continued support. And a lot of people online were defending Nautica Malone, saying, I hope your business gets sued for posting that man on the internet. It's one thing to make a poor choice. It's another to be ashamed and bullied to the world. Name the employee who did it, and let's see how she likes being doxxed online.
Bruh,
Bikini
what
Beans
the
is
fuck?
literally a Starbucks version of Hooters. They're enabling this degeneracy. Hooter girls have more clothes on. Which I feel like is so stupid to defend this man, because the man, once again, quite literally sexually harassed a worker. Just because the workers
Yeah,
are
that's
wearing
crazy.
bikinis, that doesn't mean you can just show up with your pants down gooning away. You think that just because a employee is
Oh
wearing
my
a bikini, you can
God.
just walk
That's
in
some
straight to
bullshit.
the
I
back?
ain't
Like,
gonna
you
lie.
can't do that. That's insane. Is this establishment made to get money out of these weird and horny men? Most definitely. But the dude quite literally pulled up with his meat out. That's weird and illegal. Stop defending this man. Don't get me wrong. I don't think the man should have offed himself because of this. I think that's very sad. Once again,
Man, they
his
were
daughter
gonna
not
arrest
growing
his
up with
ass
dad,
anyway, man.
And his wife lost her husband.
Prison
It's a very
time.
tragic situation. But at the same time, Nautica Malone sexually harassed a girl. Like, we can't sit here and act like he didn't. A lot of people are trying to be like, oh, why'd they post the video and stuff like that? I mean, this thing has happened before with this guy, so they just wanted to protect themselves. But that's not even the craziest public gooner case. There's another case where a man named Gary Miles pulled off a drive-by goon in Philadelphia. It's not always sunny in Philadelphia. Basically, what this man Gary Miles did is he walked into a Dollar Tree, gooned on a girl's leg, and ran.
Yo, what the fuck? That sounds like some shit.
You're gonna help me.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Ew, she got nutted on. Oh my god, that's fucked
This
up.
video is genuinely
That's
so
fucked up.
sad because this woman is crying while saying this. These public gooners gotta go. Now, as you can see,
Lord.
the man ran off before the cops could arrive, and this video was posted on the internet, and it went mega viral.
I wish
It
I
went
was
so
there,
viral
man.
that
John.
Philadelphia legend Freak-
John,
I
you
mean,
need-
Meek Mill chimed
John.
in offering $2,000.
Time, you need help. You feel me? I don't know. You need help, man. Damn. You cannot wish to be there. That was not appropriate. Damn.
To who could find the
What
man.
the
Let's
fuck?
play Manhunt with him today in Philly. Some community service. I got 2 bands for his low, but you gotta connect. Which I like that.
The
Meek
fuck
Mill's
going
trying to
on
crack
with
down
you,
on these
man?
weirdos in Philly. He doesn't want these weirdos taking over his city. He also said, just go live with him. Don't pursue him. It gotta actually be you. Philly small. People know where this creep ass dude at. Get him the out of here. We need community protection also, which is facts. But also at the same time, this man saying go live with him, it's kind of funny. It's like, oh, I found the guy who gooned on the girl's leg. I'm gonna go
Oh
live.
my god,
Meek
that
Mill,
is
I'm live.
so fucking
I got him right
diabolical.
here. Like, that's just kind of that's insane. But hey, Meek Mill has said some wilder things,
Ew.
you know, like asking for vibrating panties. Another insane part about this whole case is that
What?
the man's t-shirt while doing this said, it's not going to lick itself with a candy." This
What
man
the
is the
fuck?
most freaked
Hey,
out
yo.
human being. on
Hey,
this
yo.
planet. This is
Ew.
This is a sick
Hey, man.
Later, this guy ended up turning himself in.
Cut it
He
out.
was on the run, but I guess post-nut clarity hit, and the man decided to take a stroll over to the police station, and he was charged with indecent assault, indecent exposure, open lewdness, and harassment. And crazy enough, this wasn't his only time doing something like this. Between April 2011 and December 2021, Gary Miles was arrested at least 5 times on charges including indecent assault, indecent exposure, open lewdness, disorderly conduct, and burglary. 5 times within 10 years? Jesus, man. Now, one of those 5 cases actually involved him breaking into a family's house while being exposed.
Deja recalls waking up to Miles standing at the bed where she slept next to her mom, who was pregnant.
See a man over my mother. He's exposing himself.
Miles was arrested and had several
What
court
the fuck?
appearances.
He had
Ew.
in her house several times before
Yo.
we saw him.
This man is truly a sick human being. And throughout the research of
Yeah.
this video, I couldn't find him being in jail, unfortunately. I hope he's in jail, but if he's not, that's gonna be bad because he's probably just gonna keep on doing this again and
Yeah,
again.
like,
But you know who else is a sick
get some more
human? A man
victims-
named Joshua
victims and shit.
Scornavaci, who was a 37-year-old man who drove 150 miles to watch a Korn concert. Korn is a band, for y'all that don't know. And while watching the
Shit,
concert,
alright.
he decided to just start gooning out of nowhere. And concert goers noticed this, and they decided to start recording because this is weird. This is disgusting. Get this man going. And he just kept stroking away.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I saw this shit. I thought it was AI. I thought they were capping, but nah. Kapow! Kapow!
And I don't know what's crazy.
waste
Gooning
security.
at a concert or gooning to the song that he's gooning to? How are you gooning to metal? And it's crazy.
Oh
This guy
my
definitely
God, what
heard
the fuck?
everyone around saying ill. He just didn't care. Like, you went to a concert. You went there to hear the music and feel the vibes, right? You can definitely
Feel
hear
the
people
vibes.
around saying ill. They're closer to you than Korn is on stage. And the worst part is that this guy only stopped after getting punched in the head by one of the concert goers. He didn't stop after hearing people say ill and stuff like that. He stopped after getting punched in the head, which I'm
Yeah, that's
glad he got
crazy.
punched because this is weird. There's kids around in this stadium. But
Why
after
would you
that,
go
police
ahead and
came
do
to
that in
take
the
him
first
away.
place? Yeah, pack him up. The crazy thing is, I think one of these cops touched the hand the man was using to like stroke his shit. So he kind of touched his dick. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of fucked up, my nigga. Hey. But anyway, hey, pack him up.
He was later charged with lewdness and resisting arrest. But since then, he's been released and due in court sometime this month. This actually happened very recently. And the story is so wild to me
That nigga
because,
need
like,
help.
you're telling me that you drove all these miles and spent all this money to beat off at a concert.
Oh,
You could've just
my
done that in the
Lord.
comfort of your own home, man. Like, without
Jeez.
wasting any money or any time or any gas, you know? This man put wear and tear on his car just to beat
So
off
much
at a
resources.
It's so insane to think about. But this man is so gooned out to the point where he doesn't think like that. This man was just thinking about the rush that he was going to get beating off at the Korn concert. He was chasing that next high, and that next high was gooning at the concert. You know, he couldn't get off in his room anymore. It's so crazy. Like, I just can't imagine myself like just pulling out my meat and gooning around a bunch of people,
no
especially
way.
at a concert. Are we being dead serious right now? Another place I couldn't imagine myself gooning at is school. Yet there's so many people
What?
out there that goon at school. Crazy
No
enough.
fucking
there's
way,
actually
that's
been this
fucking
video
crazy.
that I saw on TikTok
Yo,
recently
what the
where
fuck's
these
wrong with
girls were
people,
doing
man?
a study date at their university, and while they were doing this study date, a dude sat super close to them and started gooning.
What the fuck? Hey, yo, what the fuck? Alright.
How can you goon at school? Like, that's a place where you gotta show up every day. I understand
And
at a
get
university
educated.
you don't see the same people every day as
With
much
books
as
and
like, let's
shit.
say high school or middle school, right? But
Like,
still,
come on.
how can you just goon at school? It's so weird. But hey, maybe he wasn't a student, you know? Maybe he just decided to go to a college campus to goon to the students, which would make it even more weird if I'm being real. I kind of doubt that though because there's a backpack laying in front of him. Unless the man bought a backpack to go to a college campus to goon, which would make this even more insane than it already is. But I highly doubt that. I think this guy had to be a student. There's no way he wasn't a student. He looks young. He's got the backpack. He looks around their age. He's
Got
gotta
out
be
of
a student.
class.
That's just very, very weird. This
Doing
whole
some
public
weird
gooning
shit.
thing has got to stop, man. It's so weird. It's disgusting. Like, I can't imagine just sitting
Bruh.
somewhere and somebody's just gooning right next to me. I'm gonna have to just punch the dude, really.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
facts.
to do them like they did the dude at the concert gooning. All in all, my final thoughts on this whole like public gooning thing: control your gooning before the gooning controls you. You have
Facts.
a gooning issue, get some help, or just
Get
don't
some
do it at
help.
all. I feel
Stop
like that's
it.
just better.
Get
to do.
some help.
But yeah, all that being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I appreciate it.
Hey, W video camera on, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, chat. It's about that time, man, for me to get the fuck out of here. If you're new here, please drop that follow. You feel me?